Hey, what's up, you guys? And guess what? Surprise, surprise. I have another action figure review for you right here. And I'm so excited about this. So excited. This is the DC Comics multiverse Batman Rebirth action figure. And let me just say, this packaging looks pretty great. Looks pretty good. This figure looks amazing. I'm so excited to have him. I just can't stop my Batman collection, can I? I guess it's because I'm just, you know, such a Batman fan. I can't help myself. But this figure in the packaging, he just looks so good. He definitely got the cross between his face sculpt looked like it has an accuracy between like an animated series Batman, which I think most of us Batman fans love, and the Rebirth comic book itself. So it's kind of like a cross between comic book and animated, and it is glorious. He looks amazing. I just can't wait to get him open and review him and bring him to you guys out of the packaging. But let's just finish looking at some more of this beautiful packaging with this on the side right here. I'm loving this. I'm digging this right out of the Rebirth comic books. This is just such an awesome figure. And on the back, you know, got the DC logo up there, you know, got Batman and everything. Um, you know, you got the Build-A-Figure wave, because yes, this is the Build-A-Figure. This is for the Jim Gordon rookie robot, you know, that once Jim Gordon took over as Batman, which we won't talk about, because I was not feeling that at all. I love the character of Jim Gordon, Commissioner Jim Gordon, but having him become Batman, I felt that was the worst mistake that they could have made. I also felt that in that 52 timeline where they had Superman lose his powers and he was on the chopper, you know, a motorcycle, because he couldn't fly no more. Some of his powers and strength was reduced and stuff. The New 52 just took a turn, you know, they took a lot of bad turns, so that's why a lot of fans kind of hate the New 52. But so you got Taskmaster here, you got Duke. Yo, I want this figure. This is probably like my next figure that I'm aiming for. Duke, I want him. And I think that that's Lucius Fox's son, Lucas, Batwing, I think he is. And this is I actually kind of want this figure too. I'm kind of on the fence about it. I'm still thinking about it though. This is the Atom from, you know, for those of you who watch the CW. So, this is the complete box. DC logo down there. I'm loving that, feeling that. So, this is Batman right here, Batman Rebirth. So, I'm going to crack this guy open out of the packaging. And let's discuss about, you know, some of the things that's going on in Rebirth. And also, let's take a look at this beautiful figure out of the packaging. So, let's do it. So here we have Batman out of the packaging, and he looks good. It's kind of funny because in his face sculpt, he kind of looks like an older, grittier Batman, I guess, which would make sense. I mean, Batman's been around for a long time. In the Rebirth comic books, you know, they didn't reset the timeline like they did with the New 52s. That would have been ridiculous. The fans would have probably hated it even more. It would have been like a reset. But what they did was what they're doing with the Rebirth comic books is that they're taking all the old things that we loved previously that they tried to erase from the New 52, and they just bringing all the good stuff back. I mean, simply put, you know, like all the years of history with Superman, which you can see my Superman Rebirth standing back there, which I did a action figure review on that, so you can check that out too, guys. But you know, they just bringing back all the familiar things that we loved from all the past comic books, and you know, they're just adding back that, you know, wonderful flavor that we all grew up reading as comic book fans, and adding some new things in there too. So but this Batman looks fantastic. He looks good. It's funny because when he's in the box, it looked like his colors pop more, but once you get him out of the packaging, his colors it kind of dulls down a little bit. So I'm thinking that I might be doing like some customization or something like that. Not exactly sure how I'm gonna customize him yet, but I have a few ideas. I might try to put some coloring in his belt there. But let's take a look at this gorgeous figure. So the bat symbol definitely looks good. I mean, that bat symbol is, what he's rocking, and the Rebirth comic book. So I love that. I don't like the belt because the belt is not really accurate. I mean, the sculpting model of the belt is accurate, but the coloring isn't. Yes, his belt is gold in the comic books, but it kind of has like a shading color with the belt. The rest of the sculpting on him looks good. The purple cape, love that background of it. He has that in the comic books. You see his the outline of his boots there. Looks very tactical. Looks good. Batman boots. You see his muscle shading. His cape looks awesome. I mean, this is just a great looking figure. As me being a Batman fan, and as me keeping up mildly with the Rebirth comics. This is a pretty solid looking Batman. He looks pretty damn good. You see the outline of his cape there. And this, kind of has like that, it's plastic. Not sure what kind of material that is though. You still see that. You still see that outline of the belt in the back. I love that purple on the inside, and that is Rebirth accurate. Definitely is. You can get him in some fun poses. Definitely believe that so far. There's articulation there within the thigh, the knee. From what I can tell, the ankles as well. The arms, of course. There's a rotation over there, back within the wrist and the elbow. And definitely his head definitely seems to be articulated. So definitely no worries there as well for you collector fans. Oh, and also, as you can see, he has an ab crunch. Big fat ab crunch right there. So when you see something like that, you know that your posability chances are great. So don't worry for you collector fans out there. So let's get him with some standby comparisons. So as you can see right there, got some standby comparison between him and Superman. It's funny, they both 6-inch scale. I guess because the way I have Superman standing, he's slightly bending at his knees a little bit. So maybe that's probably why he looks a little shorter than Batman does. But Batman looks a little taller than Superman. For some reason, it's a lot of debate with that about who's taller, Batman or Superman. Really, be honest, I couldn't tell you. I wouldn't know. But in the comic books, you can't really tell either. But in this figure form, it seems to be that Batman looks taller, than his best bro over there, Superman. Now, most of my Bat family is like in the 7-inch range. So we got him standing next to the Joker, and obviously the Joker is taller than him by, a 1/4 inch or so. So the standby comparison, Joker is definitely taller than Batman. And Commissioner Gordon. Now this is kind of strange. Commissioner Gordon is a 7-inch figure, obviously, because I should know. But he doesn't seem that much taller than Batman. I find that kind of strange. I find that a little weird. So maybe Jim Gordon is maybe like a 1/2 inch or something. I don't know. But Jim Gordon, I think, technically is taller than Batman because he is a 7-inch figure. But he's not that much taller than him, like in scale form. And of course we have Bane. And this is funny. Well, actually, I have Bane standing kind of like in a crouched position, so I don't really know. But he doesn't seem that taller than Batman. Even though he's a huge, massive figure, he doesn't seem that much taller than Batman. Okay, guys, so that's pretty much my review. I love this figure. I love him. Uh, he is a fantastic figure. Definitely highly recommend it. If you're a Batman fan or Batman animated series fan, just any kind of Batman fan, definitely if you're a comic fan, definitely if you're a collector's fan, you know, for you collectors out there who want to get him in a bunch of poses, you might not be able to get him like in every pose that you want, but I think you'll be able to get him in some pretty substantial good poses. He don't come with any accessories like batarangs, whatever like that. I have some of my own. I would, you know, display him doing that, but I need a new display stand, guys. Maybe in the future video, like, you know, I'll display him, you know, throwing some batarangs and whatnot, things like that. I also have my own Batmobile. I have a video of that. Maybe I might do a throwback on that, you know, and include this Batman here, you know, put him inside the old Batmobile. But enough me rambling. So yeah, this is a great figure to pick up. Oh, and I almost forgot, guys. Sorry about that. So the Build-A-Figure wave that I was talking about, it comes with this leg here. The Build-A-Figure wave. Now, you guys know me. I'm not really big on the Build-A-Figure waves, you know, because it's just certain action figures you just don't want to collect, and I'm very picky about, you know, the action figures that, you know, I'm collecting. But there are certain Build-A-Figure waves that I do want, but it's just some of those figures I don't want. So it'd be pointless. I'd be collecting, you know, figures that I don't want just so I can build something. So I don't know. I'm kind of on a cross fence about that. But yeah, that's the rookie leg. So, you know, back to what I was saying about this figure, it's definitely worth a pickup if you're a Batman fan, comic book fan, what have you. A Rebirth fan, which a lot of people loving the Rebirth comics. I am myself, and I think this is a great representation of the Batman Rebirth. So yeah, I love this figure. I love Batman, definitely, and I love reviewing all things comics related action figures. I am Eric AFG, and until the next time, guys, see ya. I'm Batman.